Welcome everyone to This Week in Wrestling, episode 14. I am your host, the foulest of the Bobbitts. Joining me tonight on this lovely, lovely night, newly flown in from Texas is, you love him, JP Baker. How are you, JP? Joining JP as always is everybody's favorite Warcrafter, Heather. How are you tonight, Heather? No, I'm doing excellent. And also, Trickster.
How's it going?
Out of today was a shitty day. I'm gonna talk real quick about why I'm in a pissy mood. Well, I wasn't in a pissy mood until probably, what time did that fucking bullshit start this morning?
11:30, I think.
Yeah, about 11:30.
Because it was just before your flight to well.
Which, whatever. But I did a good deed for the day, and everybody thinks that I'm a fucking dick and a fucking prick and a fucking asshole. The people at the fucking United, I'm not even blaming them for anything. They did nothing wrong. They are being told what to do. This is going to coincide with what I have to say about the WWE. Just real quick, now we'll get into our predictions. This will coincide with all this fucking bullshit about shitting on fucking Brock Lesnar and shitting on fucking Roman Reigns and shitting on the talent. Because that's what people are fucking doing. It needs to fucking stop. All of it. They do nothing wrong. They're doing what they're told. When it comes to fucking Brock Lesnar, and I will say this, I take the fucking deal too. If WWE's gonna give me that, fuck it, I'll do it. Stop blaming fucking Brock Lesnar for not being there. Blame the WWE. They're the ones that allow it. Not Brock. Brock's just like, fuck it, if I don't have to show up, why the fuck do I have to show up? If I'm not scheduled to show up, I'm not gonna show up. I don't care. And I understand that, he don't care. Well, why should he? If WWE doesn't give a shit about what they put out, then why in the fuck should Brock Lesnar care? Does that make sense to anybody?
Yeah.
Okay, Stop shitting on fucking Brock Lesnar. I'm sick of it. Shit on the fucking WWE. Because if you continue to shit on fucking Brock Lesnar, WWE is going to continue to keep him as Universal Champion.
Yep.
This is the only way you're going to not see him as Universal Champion is because they're trolling you. They want that reaction from you. Stop giving it to them. And they'll stop doing it. It's like a bully. If you fucking ignore them,
They go away.
They go away. And I don't mean ignore the WWE. Don't get on social media and say Brock Lesnar needs to fucking walk away. WWE is just going to keep fucking signing him for one-day deals. And they're going to continue to fucking do what they're going to fucking do because it gets a reaction from the fans. I'm not giving them that. I'm giving you the reaction you should give. I don't care. Let the WWE bury themselves. Do you have money invested in stocks? If not, you shouldn't be bitching. If you don't like what they do, then don't watch. But don't bitch about it. If you're not watching it, don't bitch. You have no right to. I've said this numerous fucking times, have I not?
Uh-huh.
If you don't watch the product, you don't know what's going on, stop fucking bitching. I don't care. So today I was at United. I flew on United, which is I love their airline. I hate American. I can't fly American. I don't know why. I don't like the way they fly their planes. They make me sick. They're bumpy as fuck. They like take the worst routes ever. I just anyway. So the reason why I'm so late is because we flew into Texas flight perfect. Everything went great. I landed. It's approximate. In fact, we landed like 15, 20 minutes early, I think. So everything's going great. We get to Chicago. I look at my thing. It says it's leaving at 5:10. The reason being is the people that were on a flight, it was what's more convenient for them to have the plane that not the plane that we were supposed to have, but the whatever. I can't think of it. I'd have to look at what it was. It's in a text message. Where's my phone at? It's right here. I got it.
Yeah.
So just give me a second. I'll read the text message to you. It's quite interesting. I mean, yes, I was frustrated because I needed to get home because I wanted to do the show and all this shit. They said, we're sorry for the inconvenience. Because of schedule disruptions, we assigned your flight a new plane in order to enable the earliest departure. It is now on the way from Calgary. Please be sure to check your flight status on United app. So they had to divert a plane for some reason, and there was more people that needed getting to where I was. More people, I bet you it was more people were ending their destination in Madison, which is where I landed, than what we had, that other people needed to get on other flights and get places. So which one do you think they're going to take? They're going to conveniently take those that are ending their destination and move them out a little bit. I was with the Army for 23 years, so I was fine with it. I mean, yes, I'm starting my show late, but I don't have to get up tomorrow. I don't care. And I don't care if I run into monetize this. I really don't. I don't think I will, but... So, there's two people that were on that same flight with us. And they started bitching and pissing and moaning. A lot like WWE fans do about Brock Lesnar and fucking Roman Reigns. Where's customer service? We have to change our flight because of the convenience of other people. Maybe they had a better convenience. Maybe there was a better excuse. You don't know why they had to divert the flight. That's none of your fucking business. They're doing it at the convenience of others. So, I'm sitting there and they're yelling at the wrong fucking people, number one. You don't yell at the fucking desk people. It's not like they can control anything. If you have an issue with it, go on United.com, fill out a fucking survey, which they do have, and bitch about it then. And this guy is like, your bosses need transparency. Their transparency is on the fucking website, dude. Go to the fucking website, fill out, and I told the guy this, fill out the fucking survey on the fucking website. Stop yelling at these people. They have a job to do. You're making our progress to getting on this plane even worse by fucking bitching about it. Get the fuck back in line and shut your fucking mouth. I didn't say those words exactly, but I was standing right up front and I'm sitting there watching this. And I almost stepped in because the guy got in a girl's face at the front desk. And she's like, sir, we let the fucking, do you want to leave? We had to put the flight attendants on the fucking plane so that they can get the plane fucking ready. Yes, they had to do some mechanical stuff, but whatever. Who cares? You're going home, dude. And I asked the guy, I literally, dude, are you trying to connect with another fucking flight? He's like, no. Then get in the fucking line. Get back in line and be quiet. You're causing them even more of a delay by sitting here bitching. And then there was another lady in the back. She goes, "Where's customer service?" Go to the front desk. That's where customer service is. If you have a fucking problem, either that or grab your fucking smartphone, go to the fucking website, fill out the fucking survey. Shut your fucking mouth. Don't... WWE, this is what I will say with WWE. They should, and they do surveys. They'd only go out to the people. They should give us the surveys and ask us what we want. But they only go on to those Dave Meltzer types and ask them what they think. So, that being said, that's why I'm late, and that's why I'm in a pissy fucking mood, because people bitching about the fucking product. A lot of people don't even fucking watch it. You don't like it? Tough. Deal with it. I have to on a weekly fucking basis. Because I love giving you guys, I love doing what I do. Yes, WWE is not giving out a very good product. But I'm not going to quit watching it, because I know it'll get better someday. Right now we're in that funk, and me and Johnny were talking about it last night. Was that on the show?
Uh-huh.
Okay, we said it last night on the show. We're in that funk that we were in right before the Attitude Era. How long did that funk last? Lasted a few years, didn't it? Like 4 or 5 years?
Something like that.
WWE goes through phases. You see, it's like every 5 to 10 years they go through a phase. So, well, just bear with it. It'll get better. It'll grow. Brock Lesnar's not going to be there much longer. He's getting too old. He's a legit champion. They're building him like a UFC champion. Every 6 months, the guy shows up. And then there you go. They don't have the 30-day rule anymore, apparently. Which, whatever. I'm okay with it. If they don't, then they don't. Then we need to quit bitching about the 30-day rule. Whatever, whatnot. But that being said, we got SummerSlam this week. We're going to go over NXT first. Go back to that. What did he say? Oh, the funk will end. You have to... It will. Super Laser. Trust me, the funk will end. You just have to give it time.
Mm-hmm.
Before you do that, I want to know your opinion about something, JP. Here, out fast.
Sure.
What do you think of Asuka tweeting out the way she used to look?
The way she looked in that picture you sent today?
Yeah.
I like it. She is doing what they should have done with Matt Hardy. She's broken. Watch.
That's what I was saying after I saw the picture. I think that's why she's not been on TV, is because they're repackaging her into a heel.
I'm cool with that. I'm okay with it.
At least fingers crossed. That's what I'm hoping for.
We'll get into some stuff. I like what they what they have Asuka they're doing with her, if that's what they're doing with her.
Dude, she looks even freaking hotter with that paint on.
Okay, well, whatever. No, you're probably right. All right, so we're gonna go into this, and I know I only have 5 watching, but I don't care anymore.
There'll be others that'll catch up. It's because we started late.
So, EC3 versus Velveteen Dream. How do you guys want to do this? Do you have anything you want to add? Because I have a lot to add to this feud already. Heather, I'm gonna go with you, and I'm gonna start with you.
Oh, it's definitely going to be EC3.
Okay. Is there a reason why, or you just...
He's not long for NXT. He's not long for the WWE in general, just because of his age.
Okay.
So they gotta push him through and get him to a point where he's main eventing, and then call him up by, I want to say, Survivor Series.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, hey, Connor, how's it going, man? Trexter, what says you?
After talking to you guys the other day, you guys gave some good points, so I'm going to go with EC3 as well. That they really want to push him and make him the big star of NXT. I think they're going to do that, so he's going to win.
Right. What did Johnny have to say?
Give me one sec.
Actually, that's fine. Bobbitt, what says you?
I'm going with EC3.
Okay.
He said EC3 as well.
Now, I had this discussion with Wise Society. I don't know if he's here, but when he watches this, he will understand. EC3 is, and I asked this question, who is the bigger star right now? For now, who do you think the bigger star is? I'm asking. Anybody can answer.
Between
EC3?
EC3.
Okay. Yes.
EC3, yeah.
If you beat EC3, then you buried him like you've buried AOP on the main roster. Velveteen Dream is only 23 years old. He'll be fine. You can break him down and build him back up. It's okay. His time will come. If he goes to the main roster, that is the dumbest move WWE could ever fucking make.
Yes.
They need to keep him down in NXT and build him back up. EC3, and how did I explain this? And I can't remember. This whole feud is based around EC3.
Mm-hmm.
It's not built around fucking Velveteen Dream. Velveteen Dream is just part of the feud. He's a character. He's in the story that they're trying to tell with EC3. Because EC3 is going to be thrown into... Don't be surprised if him and Adam Cole are battling for the NXT World title very soon. Don't be surprised when him and Drew McIntyre form a faction when they get up to the main roster. Watch. But it'll be in the main event fashion. Something you don't ever see that they should do. EC3 will win this match just because he needs to be pushed quicker. He's 35. He's not young.
Mm-hmm.
He was in WWE once already. They ruined him. I don't think they want to ruin him again. They don't want to have him as a jobber. He's made a name for himself. Velveteen Dream hasn't. He came from the Indies. Ethan Carter III is who he is. Is the top 1%er. I guarantee it. That's the gimmick they're going to go with. EC3. If EC3 does not win, I don't want to see EC3 anywhere near the fucking world title ever.
Mm-hmm.
Because he is completely buried. Next.
That would be Undisputed Era versus Mustache Mountain.
Undisputed Era. Too easy. I do not see Mustache Mountain winning these titles. Just that simple. Bobbitt?
Oh, Undisputed Era. Hey, dude, you can see this coming a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
Trexter?
I agree. They just got those titles back. They're not going to pull them off from this soon. It's Undisputed Era.
What did John say?
Undisputed Era.
Heather?
Undisputed Era.
Okay. The North American Championship, Adam Cole versus Ricochet. How many title defenses has he had? 2? 3?
Adam Cole, I think it's only been 2.
Okay. Trexter, what says you?
I think it's Ricochet so they could push Adam Cole.
Disagree, but okay. Give me a little bit more. Give me a little bit more.
So they can push Adam Cole into the main event faster, and then Ricochet can have that belt, and then I wouldn't be surprised if he actually loses it to Roderick Strong, actually. So then Undisputed Era can have all the titles, because then Adam Cole is going to win that NXT title, so I could see them having all the belts.
I like your thinking, TSS, but EC3 is a main event guy. He could be the face of the company for a couple of years. Trust me. He could do it. He did it at Impact, and Impact was really good back then. He left Impact because they were fucking just giving shit. When he first got there, Impact or TNA was hot. They were one of the hotter companies. Once they stopped pushing him and Drew McIntyre, they stopped caring. Mm-hmm. Bobbitt, what about you? Or did you already?
No, he is not yet.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going with Trexter here. I'm going to say Ricochet.
Okay.
It's a toss-up for me. I mean, it could go either way, but I am leaning more towards Adam Cole.
Okay. What did Johnny say?
He said Ricochet.
This one's tough for me because they could go two ways with this. They could go the way of the Undisputed Era, winning all of the titles, having Roderick Strong, but I don't see Roderick Strong beating Ricochet.
No.
I see somebody else beating Ricochet, and then Roderick Strong beating somebody else. Roderick Strong's not good enough to beat Ricochet. I don't see it. Unless there's some sort of fuck finish. Which I could see that, but I'm gonna go with Ricochet because I like where Trek is going with this, having Undisputed Era win all of the titles and becoming the Undisputed Era. That being said, if they were to really be called the Undisputed Era, they should add a female to this faction and have her somehow built to win the women's title and then be legit Undisputed Era.
I know the perfect person they could add.
Who?
Io Shirai after the Mae Young Classic.
Yeah, but she's not. No. I mean, there's a reason why, Bobbitt. She can't speak very good English. It's got to be somebody that they can push. That can speak on the mic for themselves.
Do we know if Madison Rain is fully?
I don't want her in that faction.
Okay.
I don't. She would be a good one, but I wouldn't want her. Deonna Purrazzo would be a good one. But I don't know. But I don't think we'll see that. But I like where Trek was going with that, and that would be a good idea for them to do that. But I don't think they will. So, but that's how I would go about calling them the Undisputed Era. Maybe that's why they're calling them that. I don't know. So I'm gonna go with Ricochet on this one. Skeptically, if I was scaling this would be my toss-up match.
Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane.
Kairi Sane. I don't even want to fucking talk about fucking Shayna Baszler. She's god fucking awful. She's worse than fucking what's his fucking nuts, Nigel McGuinness. I think Nigel McGuinness and her go to the same fucking beautician. fucking pluck their eyebrows out or something. I don't fucking know, but they need to find their eyebrows. And Shayna Baszler, I think she used to be a guy. So, whatever. So, Heather?
Oh, it's going to be Kyrie.
Okay. And plus, they're telling the story of the underdog. And the way that Shayna Baszler wins matches is lucky.
Mm-hmm.
So, Bobbitt, I'm not even going to ask you because you already know. But again, I don't want you getting upset if Kairi Sane doesn't win.
Well, I'm not as emotionally involved with Kairi Sane as I am Asuka. So
but I'm just saying, I don't want you to get as upset. What did Johnny say?
He said Kyrie.
Trexter?
It's Kairi Sane.
I mean, we're all right along the same line, so, I mean, I don't see Kairi Sane not...
It's her time right now.
It is. Why would you bring why would you bring Asuka in and not build her up to be as strong as she was? Now, me and Johnny made the point, and I made the point, and Kevin Nash made a real good point when the Goldberg. If you're going to have somebody with a win streak and then you're going to beat them and you're building their character around that win streak and they lose, they need to retire.
Oh, damn, these men.
I agree with you 100%. Did I get everybody's on the women's championship?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. So we're all in agreement it's Kairi Sane?
Yep.
What's next?
That would be the main event. Johnny Gargano versus Ciampa in a last man standing match.
I'm not looking forward to this match because I already know what's going to happen. And I'm not going to fucking like it. I just got this feeling that Gargano's going to win the title and then they've ruined the fucking feud. They've ruined the story. Now they have to fucking start a new story. And then it's going to become fucking AJ and Shinsuke. We're going to have fucking 25 fucking matches between these two.
And it's going to be a hot potato with the belt.
I don't fucking want it. And this is why I am not excited about this weekend at all for either NXT or SummerSlam. In fact, I'm more excited for SummerSlam than I am NXT. Not going to lie. I don't see anything from NXT popping out at me, to be honest with you. I really, there's nothing about this weekend, this NXT, that is great. I'm being straight up honest with you. Call me a fucking hater. I don't care. I really could give two shits. I just don't see this card being that great. Yes, Gargano and Ciampa are on the card. I don't care. I've seen it. They're going to have a great match. That's fine. But I don't want... And I'm going to say this. The only way, and I've said it before, the only way this feud will work, and Heather will probably reiterate what I'm going to say...
I was just about to say it.
Well, I wasn't done yet. Is there's only one way. All I'm going to say is there's only one way that this match
is salvageable,
can end and should end, is a double count out. Neither one can respond to the 10 count. It is the only way they can save this fucking feud. Each one has one win. Have it a draw. Have Ciampa come out and say, I'm done with this feud. I want it to fucking end. Put them two in a fucking match where it is an I quit match. And end it that way. That's what I would do. But Heather's probably gonna go with I'm gonna let her talk about the two ways that this match cannot end. I'm gonna go with the double count out because I'm praying that happens. Go ahead. I doubt it, TSS. You'll probably see me sitting there not impressed because we've seen it. We've seen all these matches already. Go ahead, Evan.
It's plain and simple, really. If Ciampa wins the belt, feud is over, because then he's won the most matches out of this feud. If Gargano wins, you ruin the story, and then it becomes Sasha and Charlotte, where they're hot potatoing the belt back and forth between each other.
Yeah.
So really, realistically, only way this match can end with a tangible hope of continuing this feud until Black is back from injury is a double countout.
TSS, I don't think that I said I wasn't excited for it. I said I was skeptical because Mauro Ranallo was not there.
Yes, that's...
I didn't say I wasn't excited for it because I knew the matches were going to be good. I didn't say I wasn't excited for it.
He just said he hopes the guy filling in for Mauro would be able to hype up the
Yes,
matches
and he did.
as much as Mauro
He did.
does.
I was shockingly surprised. But I've seen every single match. Let me see the matches again. I'm sorry. And then I'll get to you two. I'm sorry. The only one that we have not seen is EC3 versus Velveteen Dream and Ricochet versus Adam Cole. But I really don't know if I want... Well, no, we've seen that. Every single match on this card we have seen. The only difference between the main event or between Adam Cole and Ricochet is it's them two. There is no tag team. The only difference between Gargano and Ciampa is it's last man standing match. So I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I don't think I'm going to be... I really don't... You're probably going to see me sitting here like this, like we've seen that. Yep, seen that. Yep, seen that. It's just what I'm too closely observant. It's one of those things. I like fresh new stuff. Bobbitt, what do you think?
I've been debating back and forth with this all day today.
Mm-hmm.
I even talked to two of my friends that's wrestling fans as well. They don't even know how this is going to go. I agree with you, JP. There's only one way for this to go to keep the feud alive.
For it to actually mean something. Yes.
Exactly. Oh boy.
If you pick either one, that's fine. Just
I know. Like, this is really fucking hard. Can you let Trickster go and come back to me? Because I'm really having a hard time with this.
Go ahead.
So I think it's like you said, I think it is going to be a double count because remember, plans were for them to have a last man standing match, and then they announced that for AJ and Shinsuke, so the plans changed to, I think that's when they made the street fight, wasn't it? When that happened?
No, that was first.
Last man standing was the Shinsuke's final decision for the stipulation for their last match.
Yeah.
No, that's what I mean, that they changed it. It was going to be last man standing for Ciampa and Gargano last time, but then they made that the stipulation for Shinsuke AJ, so then I think it became for Ciampa Gargano a street fight.
Yes.
Which was a damn good match, but it was supposed to be Gargano and Ciampa, and if it was last man standing, I think that's what it was going to be. I think it was going to be a double countout, so I'm going with it's double countout, and Ciampa wins by default, holds on to the title by default. The earliest they need, the earliest they should even think about putting that title on Gargano is Survivor Series in Los Angeles in November. Let us stay on Ciampa for a while, let him run with it, let him be a dirty heel, let him be a freaking heel who attacks everybody. Don't take the title off him until Survivor Series. Then you could do it. Then you have a nice long build. As for what that match will be, I've heard 3 Stages of Hell. I've heard Hell in a Cell.
No,
I would want to see I Quit.
Don't do 3 Stages of Hell. You've seen how that worked in WCW.
Yeah. I want to see I Quit match. I think that'll be great.
I Quit match is perfect. I agree with you, but I would rather see some of the matches on SummerSlam than some of the matches on NXT. TSS. That's all I'm saying. Because again, I'm going to say it again. SummerSlam has an opportunity to be, with the talent that they have, if they let these guys go, has the talent to be better than the NXT card. It does. And everybody just goes, he's just so full of shit. No, I'm not. I honestly don't think there's anybody on the NXT card that could beat anybody from the main roster card. You can legit tell me that fucking Ciampa could fucking beat AJ Styles? I don't fucking think so. I don't even think Ciampa could beat fucking Samoa Joe. Just saying. Okay, back to you, Bobbitt.
Put me down for double count out. I'm hoping to God that's going to actually happen.
Okay.
Fair enough. And what did Johnny say?
He said Ciampa.
Then the feud's over. And I don't. If Ciampa wins, I do not want to see fucking Gargano and Ciampa near each other again. I'm done with the fucking feud. And so that's NXT Takeover, which again, there's nothing spectacular that I'm really looking forward to in that. I mean, I'm hoping Kairi Sane takes that fucking title off Shayna Baszler. That's about the only thing I'm looking forward to.
Agreed.
Or hoping that happens. If it don't, then WWE has failed again. You can. It don't matter. Because we all know what the main event's going to be.
Unfortunately.
I'll let you call them off.
For SummerSlam. Now, again, these matches are just in the list on WWE.com. There's no particular order to them. So whatever happens on the actual show happens on the actual show. But here's the order we have here. Raw Tag Team Champions, the B Team versus Revival. Now there's 3 kickoff matches that they have here, and they do have them labeled as the kickoff matches.
Mm-hmm. And those are probably in order. No, they'll probably go that. Yeah. Go ahead. So the B Team versus the Revival. What say Johnny?
He said the Revival.
Interesting. Trexter?
I'll say Revival too. I think it's time. They've been put through enough shit. Give them the titles, let them run with them for a while.
You fucking A, let them run with them for a while. They shouldn't lose them they should have a run like fucking New Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, a legit fucking run. If you wanted to fucking build a fucking tag team to fucking break fucking Demolition's record, this is that tag team. If you wanted to build a tag team to have the most tag team title runs, this is that tag team. Revival is that team. They're that fucking good. They could beat anybody on this roster. They are better than the New Day. They are better than the Usos. The Usos are a close second, but they are better than the Usos. What says you, Bobbitt?
I'm going with Revival.
Yeah, fuck the B Team. Y'all know where I'm going to go with this. I did say this. I thought they were getting a push to the titles. I didn't think they were going to win them. I did say at the beginning, I think they're going to win the titles, but the more I watched them work, I said they're going to get a push, but they're not going to go anywhere. They're not going to go anywhere. Boy, was I wrong. Heather?
I'm hoping it's going to be the Revival.
I honestly, if they don't if the Revival does not win the titles and they keep the titles on fucking the B Team, get rid of the Revival. Start cutting these guys loose. If you're not gonna fucking use them the way that they should be used, get rid of them. Not because you don't like them, just so that they can fucking go and fucking be happy. Because if they're just happy making money, then they don't need to be in your fucking company in the first place. They're complacent, like Drew McIntyre said, and just get rid of them. Just get rid of them. If they're happy with just being a tag team on WWE, I mean, look, if I was a tag team on WWE, I'd want to be the best tag team in the fucking world, not just to be getting a $200,000 check from WWE. Bullshit. I'd want to fucking be doing the best that I possibly could. I'm going with the Revival. I'm praying the Revival wins.
Is that everybody?
Yes.
Next match is Rusev and Lana versus Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega.
Bobbitt.
I'm gonna go with Andrade and Zelina Vega.
I mean, this one's too predictable. Trexter.
It's Almas and Vega, and I think English is gonna screw him over.
I just think Almas and... No, I don't think so. Anyway, go ahead, Heather.
This actually could be one of the least exciting toss-up matches on the card. It literally could go either way because you have people who are over for Andrade and you have people who are over for Rusev and Lana Day. It's just... I don't think she will be Ace. I really don't think she will be.
No. It's gonna be Andrade and Rusev.
They're gonna be the main focus of that match indefinitely. But I think Andrade is gonna get the push over Rusev.
And Johnny?
He said Lana and Rusev, I believe.
So, and this is where I disagree with Johnny, and I'll explain myself. Think about why you're picking Lana and Rusev. Are you picking Lana and Rusev because of Rusev Day? Or do you think Rusev deserves a win? Now, Andrade Cien Almas just got on the main roster and you're going to have him lose? That makes no sense. That's, booking-wise, that's 50-50 booking right there. At its worst. And I hate that fucking term 50-50 booking. If WWE is going to fucking beat Andrade Cien Almas, then use him as a fucking jobber. I just saying. Or if you're going to tie this feud up, whatever. If you're going to prolong this feud, but what are they fighting over? They're not even fighting over a fucking tic-tac. So, I'm going with Andrade Cien Almas because he needs the push. I mean, yes, he had the 5-star match with Gargano, but the 5-star match that he had, I didn't give it 5 stars. But he had a 5-star match with Gargano. But I just said he had a 5-star match with Gargano. Just because he had a 5-star match with Gargano doesn't mean that Almas is a 5-star match guy. He was in that match. He was a part of it. That doesn't mean that he was the reason why it was 5 stars.
Johnny carried that match.
He did. Even though Andrade had some good moves, it was him and it was Gargano and Zelina Vega made that fucking match. Not Andrade Cien Almas. Next match.
That would be the Cruiserweight Championship between Cedric Alexander and Drew Gulak.
I don't watch enough 205 Live. I'm going to wing this one because I don't give a shit about the Cruiserweights. It'll probably be an exciting match because it'll be something that we haven't seen. I'm going to go with Drew Gulak and let him run with the title and let him run with that PowerPoint gimmick if he still fucking does it. Heather?
I'm gonna agree. I think Gulak's going to win it, and he's going to have a little run with the belt. It's going to be a short run, I think.
Yeah, I think Cedric will win it back. It's just I think Cedric is right now the man in 205 Live. It's just Gulak has apparently he's had a good build, he's had a good storyline, and I think they're going to run with it.
We haven't really had a heel cruiserweight champion since Neville.
That's true. Trexter?
I'm gonna go with Cedric. I think what I heard is his family's supposed to be there, and I don't think they let them fly him in so they could screw him over.
Trexter.
Yeah.
Whose family's supposed to be there?
Cedric.
He's losing. Whenever that shit is put out there, WWE, they never win in their hometown. I mean, Jesus Christ, look what they did to fucking Alicia Fox in her hometown. Look what they fucking did to her.
Hi, Mrs. Ken.
Hey, Mrs. Ken, they put her in a fucking squash match with fucking Ronda Rousey. Come on, man. If his family shows up and they're going to highlight his family, you know he's fucking losing. You know he's losing.
Good point.
Bobby?
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. I could be wrong, but with the way WWE books their shit,
unfortunately,
if they're going to make that a highlight, then you know he's losing.
So I'll go with Gulak then.
Don't change it just because of what I said. You could be right. It's fine. I just want to make you aware that's what WWE books their matches.
Yeah.
Bobbitt, what about yourself, man?
I'm going to say Cedric Alexander.
Okay.
Because, think about it.
Okay.
Zack Ryder's dad was there at WrestleMania 32, and Zack won the Intercontinental title.
Did they make it a highlight?
Yeah.
Did they highlight, hey, Zack Ryder's dad's here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they?
They did it for Bayley, too.
Didn't she lose the title at her fucking... to Alexa Bliss in her hometown? With that fucking kendo stick knucking match? She did. So don't fucking tell... I'm telling you guys. Don't read too much into this fucking family thing. It's the perfect time for the fucking heel to win a fucking match. I'm telling you. Especially at SummerSlam. Oh, that's a perfect time. That'll get fucking Drew Gulak even more heel heat. I could be wrong. I'm just looking at what I've seen over the last 30 fucking 8 years. That's all I'm saying. What did Johnny say? He probably said.
He said Gulak.
He said Gulak. Yeah, I mean, Drew Gulak. He's a give this guy something. I mean, Jesus Christ, he's been telling great stories over the last 6-7 months apparently in 205 Live. Let him fucking have a run, even if it's a token run. Let him run with it for a little bit. Fuck, it's not gonna hurt the WWE. The next match is the... Go ahead.
SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
No. Go with that one. I want to talk about that one for a fucking minute.
Elias to perform his greatest song.
Yep. Nobody cares. Moving on. I'm just kidding. I don't care. That one, I'm going to say, could be an impromptu match between him and Bobby Lashley. That's all I'm going to say. And if it is a match, you know who's going to win. They ain't going to have fucking Bobby Lashley lose. Not to Elias. Elias is nothing more than a fucking gimmick. They aren't going to use him for anything more than fucking singing fucking segment. That's it. They don't fucking care. That's what WWE's going to use it for. And that's it.
Her birthday.
Huh? Sweet. Yeah, my mom's birthday is on the 25th. We're excited, man. I'm thoroughly excited.
And my dad is on the 18th.
Right?
Yeah.
And the Ace just said it perfectly. Elias is the new Damian Sandow. Couldn't have been more further from or closer to the truth than what he said.
And now the SmackDown Tag Team Champions against the Legend Brothers and the New Day.
Truckster.
It's Bludgeon Brothers.
I hope you're right. God, I hope you're right. Bobbitt.
I'm going New Day.
Why?
I just have that feeling.
You just have a feeling? There's no reason why?
I can't really explain it. I just have that feeling in the pit of my gut.
If I'll put it to you like this, I'm going with the Bludgeon Brothers. If the New Day wins this, you've done buried the Bludgeon Brothers.
Yep.
They're gonna lose to guys who fucking fling pancakes around the fucking arena. Fuck that shit. The New Day should be a jobber team, in my opinion. They turned 3 jobbers, and the three of them are fucking jobbers. I don't care what anybody says. Into a fucking winner. The story has run its fucking course. End it. I'm not saying break up the New Day, but end this. Do not let them fucking win. I am sick and tired of fucking New Day being in the title picture. Start building new, fresher tag teams. I mean, yes, the Bludgeon Brothers are those guys, but come on. Stop pushing the fucking same fucking teams all the fucking time. Give us something new. Please, WWE, use your fucking head for once. Thanks, Miss Ken. I appreciate it. We are excited.
And the next time you guys get some major... What the hell?
You just close it.
Yeah. Next time you guys get some major vacation time, you need to come and visit us.
Yeah. It'd be fun.
Definitely.
We'll go to the Dells. Your girls would love it.
Next we got Finn Balor versus Constable Baron Corbin. Why is this not on the fucking pre-show?
It's because it's Finn Balor.
You've been on the kickoff show before.
I know he has. But I think they're trying to build him. But anyway, I'm going to go with Finn Balor on this one. They're tied 1-1. End the fucking feud. For SummerSlam, for feuds like this, should be the blow-off of the feud. End it. Move Baron Corbin onto something else. Start pushing fucking Finn Balor. We need the demon gimmick. We have not seen it in almost a year now. Please, WWE, use your fucking head. You have a money maker and don't use it. You're all about the fucking money, but yet you don't do what makes you money, and that's the thing that's so confusing to me. You could make... They're happy with what they're making, and I've said this, I would rather make $10 than $1. And that's what WWE is doing right now. They could make 10 times what they're making if they fucking start doing shit right. That's all I'm saying. Trexter, what says you?
Balor needs to win. This feud needs to be over. I'm sick of it.
Yep. Bobbitt?
I'm going with Balor.
Okay. Heather?
I'm going with Finn Balor, as is Johnny.
Okay. We're all in agreement. Did we get your prediction on the last match?
Their New Day and...
Yeah, I didn't get yours. I didn't get his either. What did you... New Day or Bludgeon Brothers?
Bludgeon Brothers.
So sorry. What did Johnny say?
New Day.
Oh my god. We're going to be arguing about that one tomorrow. Or Sunday. I can see it already. And then, what did he have for... He had Finn Balor, you had Finn Balor?
Yep.
So we're all in agreement on the Finn Balor thing. Did we get the match before that for you guys?
That was The SmackDown Tag Team Champ match.
No, the match before that. Where was that? Oh, that was Elias. Who fucking cares? Fucking Elias can fuck off. I'm getting sick of Elias anyway.
Yeah, they buried that gimmick so hard.
It's every fucking week, same fucking thing. Nothing new.
Alright, next match is United States title Shinsuke versus Jeff Hardy.
Trexter, I'm waiting for you to say fucking Jeff Hardy so I can fucking lay into you. Say it. I fucking dare you.
No, it's Shinsuke. I mean, they're building to Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton. It's gonna be Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke's gonna move on to somebody else. Bobbitt.
I'll go with Shinsuke.
Heather.
Shinsuke.
What did Johnny put?
Shinsuke.
Okay. Phew. It's not because I like Shinsuke. I think he deserves. He should have another belt around his waist, and he don't. He can be that guy that beats AJ, but they fucked that up. I'm going to say Shinsuke, but it's because Randy Orton gets involved in the match. So I said it last night. I don't find that funny. I don't think it is funny because I don't think it's true. Don't be surprised if you don't see a triple threat match at the next fucking pay-per-view though, where Randy Orton wins the U.S. title. I don't know. I don't think he's going to. I think they're going to move on Shinsuke on to somebody else, and then they're going to fucking build Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy, and then them two are going to have a fucking match, and at Hell in a Cell, you might see them two in a Hell in a Cell match. That would be good to see. But I see Randy Orton as the champion by Royal Rumble. I'm talking WWE champion by Royal Rumble. That's what I see. If I was booking it, that's what I see. Who does Nakamura face next? It's a good question. I don't know. Maybe Samoa Joe?
You would put him in the mid-card?
I would take him back. Well, no, I'd keep him in the feud with AJ for up until Hell in a Cell. Well, they might get a call. Andrade Cien Almas? No, because that's heel versus heel. Do you know what I would do? Have Rusev win the U.S. title and continue the feud with Andrade Cien Almas and
there we go.
fucking.
Then you have Face holding the title.
I mean, that's the only way that I can see Rusev winning is they move him on to Shinsuke, because Rusev's a face. Let's face it.
Yeah.
Even though it's dumb to have him as a face, but whatever. I'm not going to sit here and argue about it.
Or
Ty Dillinger, but Ty Dillinger's hurt. I heard. He's got a concussion. He's under concussion protocol, so I don't know. If they do, wow, that would be shocking if they put Ty. But I don't see Shinsuke beating or losing to Ty Dillinger though. You're gonna build Shinsuke like you did AJ as the United States champion. You might as well fucking have Shinsuke and AJ title for title at fucking Royal Rumble or something like that. I still think they might fucking do that. They might just lay off and they might tease a title versus title and have AJ versus Shinsuke at Royal Rumble. We'll see. We shall see. But I think we're all in agreement, Shinsuke.
Yes. Next match is Daniel Bryan versus The Miz.
I don't care. I don't want to see this match. There's been no build. There's no build. And don't tell me 8 years. I don't want to see it. It's too soon. I mean, I know there is nobody saying, I'm just telling y'all right fucking now, just because there's reports out there that fucking Daniel Bryan is gonna sign, doesn't mean he is gonna sign. Has he signed yet on the dotted line? Has WWE said he signed on the dotted line? Not yet.
And even if he has, they'll probably hold that news off until the very last minute, like after SummerSlam.
I mean, what match are we talking about?
Daniel Bryan versus The Miz.
I just how much I care about that fucking match. I really don't care.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna go with... I'll tell you this right now. If The Miz wins this, Daniel Bryan's not coming back.
Right.
May not. The chances are he may not come back. If Daniel Bryan wins, did I say if Daniel? Yeah.
Yeah.
If Daniel Bryan wins, then he will resign and they will continue the feud. They will do something to fuel the feud. They're gonna have to, because they're already fucking doing the feud. They might as well do something with it. Shit, fucking driving me nuts with this shit. They ruined this fucking feud from the get-go. They should have had The Miz win fucking Money in the Bank and had built fucking Daniel Bryan to fucking face AJ because he could be the one to fucking beat AJ. But then tease it where AJ gets beat, where Miz cashes in, beats AJ,
and takes the title away
and
from Daniel Bryan.
takes the title right out from underneath fucking AJ, or from Daniel Bryan, I'm sorry. And then build that feud to... It's not going to be a main event feud. Because Roman Reigns is going to be in the main event. No matter fucking what. Yes, people, I'm telling you right fucking now. Build that to... And I'll get to you guys in a second. I know you're patiently waiting. I'm sorry. This is what I would have done. And build fucking Daniel Bryan Miz for WrestleMania and have it as a co-main event. There ain't nothing wrong with having more than one fucking main event in a fucking event. You have 14 fucking matches, WWE. There ain't nothing wrong with having 2 main events. You've done it before. Don't be scared. Roman Reigns isn't going to get overshadowed. It's going to be the final match, but he's not going to get overshadowed. Bobbitt's falling asleep, so I'm going to throw it to him. What says you, Daniel Bryan or The Miz, man?
I'm going with Daniel Bryan.
Okay. Trexter? Is there a reason why? Do you think I'll ask this. This is a kind of like a second prediction. This isn't gonna... We're not keeping track of this. They're not gonna win anything.
Okay.
What do you predict for the future for Daniel Bryan Miz? Do you think they're going to extend the feud, or do you think they're gonna end it right there?
Here's what I see.
Keep in mind, people, Bobbitt's been pretty head on about shit lately, so.
This is what I honestly see. After this match, they're gonna... I see them putting the feud on hold for right now. Hear me out.
Okay.
And have either The Miz or Daniel Bryan win the championship from John Cena next year, and then start it back up again and have it for the belt.
Okay. So, everybody? Go ahead, Bobbitt. I'm sorry.
No, that was it.
Okay. So, just so everybody's aware, me and Johnny have talked about this, and with where they're taking Randy Orton right now, they're pushing him to take the title as a heel off of AJ Styles. And I'm okay with Randy Orton as a heel.
Absolutely.
He's one of the better, he's as good, if not better than Ciampa as a heel. Look at what he's doing. Some of his heel work is better than what Ciampa's doing.
Mm-hmm.
He don't, when as a heel, he does not give a fuck about the fans at all. In fact, he don't give a shit about the fans in the first place. So, him as a heel is perfect. I see Royal Rumble, Randy Orton beating AJ Styles, John Cena coming back and wanting that WrestleMania moment. John Cena gets into the Elimination Chamber match, wins it, doesn't win the Royal Rumble. They tell that story that John Cena wants his WrestleMania moment, blah blah this, blah blah that. Have John Cena win the Elimination Chamber. Have him pick Randy Orton because of the feud that they had. And if you didn't see their feud, go back and watch their feud. One of the great feuds in WWE. Have have Randy Orton and John Cena. It's WrestleMania. Fuck. You want to put butts in the seats? There you go. John Cena.
Yeah, I'm going to take it one step further.
Hold on, I'm not done yet. Have John Cena win the WWE title. Then at SummerSlam or sooner, have what Bobbitt said, The Miz do something like taking the title off of John Cena, and then Randy Orton or something to that effect. And then build The Miz and Daniel Bryan to even further. That's if Daniel Bryan signs. Go ahead, Bobby.
Well, you just hit what I was going to say, like, either at Backlash, or No Mercy, or whatever pay-per-views next year, have The Miz win the title, and then start a program with Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan, have them two go at it for at least one pay-per-view, and make Daniel Bryan the #1 contender. Then do Miz versus Daniel Bryan for the title. I can already imagine the promos, and we don't even know if it's even going to happen.
Okay. Heather?
What match are we talking about again?
Daniel Bryan is.
You go off on a freaking.
I'm sorry. I just idea popped in my head. I had that idea with the way that they were building that story, and I'm like, fuck, this makes sense. But go ahead. I'll come to you.
It's not the first time you mentioned it, though.
I know.
Yeah. I am tossed with this match because it really could mean, well, even if Daniel Bryan wins, it could just mean that WWE's giving him his last hurrah before he leaves. So it really could be either way, whether he wins or not, if he stays or goes. It would, versus storyline, it would make more sense if The Miz wins, because then that would be, I told you you are not better than me, kind of thing. I told you I'm better than you. You're no good. Bye-bye. So, I don't know. Maybe The Miz.
Maybe The Miz?
Maybe The Miz.
Okay. Trexter, what about you?
I'm going to say Daniel Bryan because I think it's going to be Daniel Bryan wins and then Miz does something to put him on the shelf so we don't know if he's coming back or not.
Okay. Well, I you know how WWE is with somebody that's leaving, right? They lose. They lose their last match.
Yeah.
So that's what I see happening. If that's the case, if The Miz wins, the chances are Bryan's not coming. There's a 50-50 chance that Bryan may not be coming back. If Daniel Bryan wins, then you know he's coming back, because they ain't going to have him fucking lose. They aren't going to have him win his final match. Now, if they do, then WWE swerve this again. Mm-hmm. See, these pay-per-views are all nothing but fucking swerves, and they're supposed to... I don't get it. They're all fucking swerves. Every fucking pay-per-view, the last few pay-per-views have all been swerves. The pay-per-view's job is not to fucking swerve us. The pay-per-view's job is to tell us the fucking finish of a fucking story. Especially SummerSlam and WrestleMania. They're to tell us the finish of a fucking story, not a swerve. Because if I wanted to swerve, I'd go and fucking drive in fucking Interstate 80 in Iowa. Mm-hmm. But that's just me. What did Johnny say?
He chose Daniel Bryan, but he said it's a toss-up for him because he doesn't know if Daniel Bryan's resigning.
Well, if Daniel Bryan wins, then Daniel Bryan is resigning. That's a given. If he loses, there's a 50-50 chance he will not resign. Now, if he loses, he may still resign. That doesn't mean... I'm not saying he's leaving if he loses. I'm just saying there's a 50-50 chance that he may not return. Because that's the way WWE works. What's the next match?
That would be Women's Champion, SmackDown, Carmella versus Charlotte versus Becky Lynch.
Y'all are gonna fucking hate me for this one. Heather?
The proper winner for this should be Becky Lynch, but we know that's not happening.
Okay.
Unfortunately, because of the situation, I see Carmella retaining.
Not everybody's going to be mad at me.
Yes.
Trexter?
Carmella retains.
Bobbitt?
I'm going Swerve. I'm going Charlotte.
That's not a swerve, Bobbitt. The swerve would be Becky, to be honest with you.
Absolutely.
It's either going to be Charlotte or Carmella. Becky's not winning. Becky will never... I don't think Becky will ever win another title in WWE. There's no room for her. There's not. I hate to say that because I think she's probably third or fourth best wrestler in the company. They ain't gonna fucking push her anywhere near the title. It's either Charlotte or Carmella.
Let me give you the reason why I say Charlotte. What's Charlotte right now?
What's Charlotte? She's a Flair.
No, she's a face.
She's a face. If you're going to the Oscar path, I don't know. Go ahead, Bobbitt. I'm listening.
Here's what I see.
Yeah.
Have Charlotte win the belt. Have Carmella make this big stink about how she lost. And she gets her fucking rematch at... What's the next pay-per-view after SummerSlam?
Hell in a Cell.
I see Charlotte versus Carmella.
Whoa. Did you say Hell in a Cell? That's in October.
Well, then what the fuck's in September?
It was supposed to be TLC, but I thought they bumped it.
I don't think so.
Google is our friend.
Well, we're supposed to have the encyclopedia.
Anyway, go ahead. Finish what you're doing.
Okay. Whatever the next fucking pay-per-view is.
Okay.
It is Hell in a Cell.
Okay, Hell in a Cell, have Charlotte retain. Then have heel Asuka. If she does come heel, we don't know. If Asuka's heel, do Asuka versus Charlotte at Evolution. Give the belt to Asuka. That way, Evolution will have this big story behind it.
Okay. I mean, okay. If they're gonna go with a heel Asuka, it could just be that she's broken and she's pissed off. Doesn't mean she's a heel. Did you already pick Trexter?
Yeah, I said Carmella.
And you said Hell in a Cell is in September?
Yep, September
What's in October
16th.
then?
October is to be the Evolution.
No.
They're gonna have a fucking men's pay-per-view.
Well, they also have the
Showdown in
Superstar.
Australia.
Is that actually a
Showdown.
pay-per-view?
They're listing it as a pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's fine, god damn it. Fuck. I was just asking. Shit.
Oh no.
I don't know why they're doing a pay-per-view in another fucking country that's about 23 hours ahead of us. It's so fucking dumb. That's just WWE fucking putting a pay-per-view in another fucking country that's 23 hours ahead of us is... I'm sorry, other countries, you can be mad at me all you want. Not Canada. But it ruins the story because it's going to be all over the fucking internet, and most of the people that fucking watch those shows are in the United States. Sorry. Deal with it.
Wait a minute. So, if this fucking show in Australia is going to be a pay-per-view, does that mean we're going to have a pay-per-view on a fucking Saturday?
If that's the case, then I'm okay with it. Which I think all pay-per-views should be on Saturday.
It makes it so much easier on us streamers.
Because they can't have it Sunday because, well, yeah, they could. Well, no, because Raw.
Oh, I ain't even picked yet. I'm going with, and there's only two ways to go about this. They ain't gonna fucking swerve us by having Becky, and I already explained why Becky's not gonna win. It's gonna be Carmella. Carmella's gonna retain because she's gonna take advantage of, she's gonna let Charlotte and Becky do all the fucking work. Becky's gonna do a finishing move or something like that. She's gonna put her in that figure 8, and then Carmella's gonna fucking pin her. Yeah, it's fucking pitching. It's fucking whatever.
That and it's Cardinals, so.
The Brewers have been beating the Cardinals all fucking year. Bullshit. Anyway, so yeah.
It's okay, Gator.
So yeah. So it's going to be Carmella. I'm picking Carmella just because, for that simple reason alone. They think that she's worthy of the title. Now, if they're not going to have Charlotte retain, it's going to be they're not going to have Carmella retain, it's going to be Charlotte. Becky's not fucking winning. And it would be a swerve if they did have her win it. I would be shocked if they have her ever win another title in the WWE. That's all I got to say about that, because I'm getting pissed off at this fucking bullshit.
Make the Brewer game not bad.
Fucking annoying as fuck. They fucking go out and fucking get hitting, something they don't fucking need. They need fucking pitching, and then they can fucking stick a finger up their fucking ass. Fucking waste of fucking money. Fuck Mike Moustakis. He ain't doing shit. He struck out twice today already. He swings at a pitch that hits him in the fucking foot. The fucking break. Next match.
Well, Johnny has a pick
Oh.
here too.
Yeah, who did he pick?
Carmella.
Yeah, I just, again.
Next match is IC title against Seth Rollins with Dolph Ziggler.
And, of course, they have Dean Ambrose. I hope Dean Ambrose turns on fucking Seth Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
I do not want Seth Rollins holding this fucking title. I don't want Seth Rollins in the fucking IC title. I don't want him in the mid-card. I want him in the main event picture. Start telling new fucking stories. I'm sick of these old fucking garbage stories. And apparently, I don't know if Dean Ambrose is still hurt, but apparently he was grabbing at his fucking arm this fucking past week. Had a fucking impromptu fucking match after fucking Raw went off and hurt his fucking elbow. The same fucking elbow he just had surgery on. Really smart move, WWE, bringing him back that fast. Fucking idiots. Anyway. Trexter?
Ziggler retains, but I don't think Ambrose gonna turn heel that night. I think it's gonna be next night.
Turns heel on Raw.
So you're just gonna have Ziggler beat Seth Rollins straight up?
No, I think that they're gonna injure Ambrose in the back, and then he can't make it out to Rollins' corner. And of course, that's got a psychopath gonna be out there, and he's gonna cause a distraction. Then Ziggler takes advantage and wins.
Just because it's advertised doesn't mean it's fucking happening. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Say it again, Trexter.
That's right. I think that if he is injured, if Ambrose is injured, they're going to do an injury angle in the back where they attack him, and then he won't even make it out to Rollins' corner. Of course, that's got a psychopath. McIntyre's going to be out there. He's going to cause a distraction. Ziggler takes advantage, just like with the Iron Man match, and wins again.
No. No more fucking Iron matches. Fuck that shit.
No, just like what happened with the Iron Man match.
I don't see. I mean, it's your prediction, but I don't see that happening.
Easy there, Vince.
Jesus fucking Christ. Bobbitt.
Rollins.
Why do you want Rollins to fucking be the Intercontinental Champion? Answer me that
I
question.
didn't say that I wanted it.
You're picking him. Why do you think he needs to be the Intercontinental Champion?
Because at the end of the show, reuniting of the Shield to close out the show.
No. If they do that, then WWE is fucking... They're reaching. And they need to fucking stop fucking reaching. They just need to fucking start fresh new fucking stories. Don't... Good God, I hope that doesn't happen. Because if it does, WWE is nothing but a bunch of fucking ignorant cocksuckers.
And Why Society, they did it with Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax, so don't be surprised.
Why take it off of Rollins to put it back on? What do you mean?
IC title.
I agree with Why Society. Why take it off Rollins and put it right back on him? It makes no sense.
It doesn't, but you know what? They did it with Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax.
That's because they went with safe. But Seth Rollins is not... He's safe, but so is Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is as safe as fucking as Seth Rollins. And if you're gonna fucking put the title back on Seth Rollins, everybody's gonna... That's just telling me WWE thinks nothing more of this guy than a fucking mid-carder. Because honestly, that is all Dean Ambrose is. He's a fucking mid-carder. The last time he held the WWE title, it was so fucking boring. I wanted the title off of him within the first 2 weeks of him having it.
That's because he was face.
I want him heel. I don't want him as a face at all. I wanted him to turn on fucking Seth Rollins that fucking night. I don't want Dean Ambrose to be a face. Because the lunatic fringe garbage crap don't work as a face. I don't want McIntyre anywhere near. He's another one. He needs to be in the main event picture. I mean, who disagrees with me on that? Nobody? Okay. Dolph Ziggler is fine where he's at.
He's mid-card for life.
Do the breakup between McIntyre and fucking Ziggler and fucking move on. Next match. Go ahead. Did we give everything?
Nope.
Do you give yours yet?
Nope.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with the hopes that WWE has some sense of a brain and keeps that title on Ziggler.
Mm-hmm.
And Johnny does as well.
Okay. I mean, Bobbitt, I'm not shitting on your prediction because it's your prediction. I'm trying to get reasons why people are picking what they're picking. Because in the long run, we have a 50-50 shot at this.
Absolutely.
And if you're right, that way I know I'm going into it saying, hey, Bobbitt said this was going to happen. Am I happy with it? No. Because apparently people don't like my reactions to being angry when something doesn't go my way. They act like fucking half the fucking... For some reason, there's... People think I write for the fucking company or have the ins with the company and I know what they're fucking doing. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Whenever I say something, I'm speculating. I'm telling you what I would do if I was a booker or if I was a fucking, writer or whatever. I can't write for shit. I could tell
me do his writing for
I
him.
could tell you. I mean, I could write. If I really sat down, I could write. But I couldn't write a story in a week. I would need like a month to write a story and tell you where it's going.
And why society? Dean Ambrose would not fit in that group because he did not come from overseas.
No.
Most of the people in that group are European, whether they be Scottish or British.
What are you talking about? Sanity?
Sanity.
He ain't gonna join Sanity. That's below him. I will give Dean Ambrose that. That is below him. Yeah. Okay. So, Bobbitt, you there? Where'd you leave?
Yeah, I'm right here. I stretched my leg.
So, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really do. It's just, I just got this weird feeling.
But
they're
I want
going
to know what your thinking is, what that feeling is. I want you to tell me why you think that's going to happen. I don't want you to say, I got a weird feeling that that's going to happen, because that's not... A feeling is a feeling. I mean, I have a feeling that I'm going to have to take a shit later, but am I? I don't know. I might. I pooped 3 times today. I'm just saying.
I know. I'm gonna tell you exactly what that feeling is. Like,
that's what I want you to do.
the reason why I see, the reason why I say what I've been saying is, the WWE is gonna play it to the casual crowd who wants to see the Shield back. People's gonna be in the crowd wanting the Shield.
Mm-hmm.
You know it. I know it. The Wall knows it.
Well, here's as long as we don't, and this is what WWE wants you to do. That's why I'm not doing it. I don't want to talk about the Shield. Because that's what WWE does. You mean to sit here and tell me that they don't go and watch random podcasts and they don't hear people talking about fucking Brock Lesnar? Why do you think Brock Lesnar's still a Universal Champion? You think Brock Lesnar's a Universal Champion because WWE thinks it's a good idea? No, he's Universal Champion because he's still fucking talked about and he's getting that fucking heat. Get the fucking title off this guy. Well, people are still talking about the WWE when Brock Lesnar still has a fucking title on his fucking waist, so they're keeping it on his fucking, on his shoulder. But you get what I'm getting at.
There's a couple of times he's come out, he's had it around his waist.
No, I know. But you talk about the Shield, you're going to get the Shield. People are going to fucking, podcasters like me are going to be like, why in the fuck are they bringing out the Shield? Why do they keep having to rehash this shit? They're going to say, oh, well, guess what? They're talking about it. We're going to continue to talk about it. We're going to continue to give people this. And people like me are going to be like, I'm going to have to do it behind the scenes because I don't want to fucking talk about it. I mean, that's why I don't want that to fucking happen. If they come back, they come back. But I don't want to talk about it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Next match.
Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens.
Nobody fucking cares. Kevin Owens. I'm going with Kevin Owens. I think Kevin Owens is going to beat fucking Braun Strowman. They're going to fucking end the Braun Strowman is ruined. Trexter. Digging for gold. What do you got? What did the booger say?
The booger said he had nose hair. That's what he said.
Yeah, the booger said. And what did the booger tell you?
It's Owens, and I don't think he's going to cash in that night. I think he's going to cash in next night.
I think he's going to cash in that night. I'll get to my prediction. Go ahead, Bobbitt.
You can see this coming. It's Owens.
Okay. Kevin?
It's going to be Owens.
Okay.
But I kind of agree with Trek because if it goes in this order, it's a little close.
I'll explain what's going to happen. What I see happening. But what did Johnny say?
Johnny said Owens as well.
Okay. I see Owens winning, but I don't see Owens winning.
Cash in?
No, I do see him winning the cash in. I don't see Owens winning because it's a long 15-20 minute match. Do you know what they've been teasing this whole fucking time? And I've said it. Why is Braun Strowman worried about the fucking briefcase? Does he got a fucking dildo in that fucking briefcase? Where he's got to take it? I mean, he's the briefcase holder. So Kevin Owens he's gonna have somebody come and take the briefcase. Braun Strowman's gonna chase that person. He's gonna get counted out. Because if you pay attention to the match, any way that Kevin Owens, or any way Braun Strowman loses, he loses the briefcase. So it's going to be by disqualification or countout. That's what I see happening. It's going to be one of those two. It's going to be disqualification or countout. I really don't know which one. I pretty much would have to say disqualification, because he hasn't been disqualified yet in a loss. With the way they're teasing, that's where I see it going. I see him being disqualified because he ain't gonna be able to control his emotions. Because WWE put a poll out there. How do you see Braun Strowman controlling his emotions and retaining, or do you see Braun Strowman? And this is WWE putting this poll out there on WWE.com. Do you see Braun Strowman losing his temper and losing the title? And right now, people are like, well, I think he's going to control his emotions and win. Again, WWE is trolling the fans. He's going to lose the title because he ain't going to be able to control his emotions. Enough said. And, go ahead. Next match.
That would be Raw Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss versus Ronda Rousey.
Come on.
Ronda's gonna squash the bug.
Johnny, what did he say?
He said Ronda.
Trexter?
Ronda Rousey's gonna win.
Bobbitt?
Ronda.
I'm going to say Alexa Bliss. And I'll tell you why. It's going to be a disqualification.
Mickey James or Alicia
Mickey
Fox?
James. Mickey James is going to interfere. Ronda Rousey will win, but it's going to be a disqualification. They ain't gonna take the title off of Alexa Bliss right now. They're gonna do it at Evolution. But she's a mouthpiece to them. And a heel one at that. Apparently they love heel champions, because that's the only people that have titles except for AJ Styles. That's what I see happening. It's going to be Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss retains by disqualification. Ronda Rousey will win, but she gets disqualified by disqualification. Be mad at me. I know Trek's pissed off because I said that. I can see the anger in his fucking eyes. He's like, God damn it.
No, you'll know when I'm angry, folks.
What's next?
WWE Championship. AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe.
Trekster.
AJ retains. There's no reason to take it off, especially since he just became the longest reigning SmackDown champion in history. He's going to retain.
Okay. Bobbitt?
AJ, because WWE 2K19.
Thank you.
Agreed.
AJ.
AJ with Johnny?
AJ.
I see AJ as well, and not only for the reason that I said, I see it's because I see Randy Orton being the one to take the title off.
Mm-hmm. Especially with him doing the heel work now.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, we come to the last match, which we all know is going to be the main event.
Mm-hmm.
Universal Championship, Brock versus Roman.
I'm going to go last on this one because you guys are going to love my shit. Heather, go ahead.
I see Roman winning it for the night, and since Brock is scheduled to be at Monday Night Raw, automatic rematch.
Okay. What did Johnny say?
He said Roman Reigns.
Okay. Trekster?
Roman wins. Brock's going to be at Raw the next night, but I don't think Brock's right back. I think Owens is going to cash in on Raw and win the title.
Okay. Bobbitt?
Da-da, 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 da-da.
Do you see a cash-in happening?
Yep.
And you see Kevin Owens winning?
No.
Alright. Here you go. I'm going to say this. Roman Reigns will win. But Roman Reigns is beat to fuck. Kevin Owens cashes in. Kevin Owens beats Roman Reigns to end SummerSlam. To send the fans home happy. The very next night, Brock Lesnar says, I want my rematch. I want my title back. He wins it back on Raw. And the title reign continues for Brock Lesnar on into fucking WrestleMania. WWE is going to gamble with their title, hoping that fucking Brock Lesnar wins the UFC title, and that way they can say that Brock Lesnar in the WWE, because Brock Lesnar was with the WWE first, is the reason why Brock Lesnar is the UFC champion. And Brock Lesnar's going to let him do that. And let him say that. Because it's true.
Now, if Brock doesn't win the UFC title,
he ain't leaving. Why, society? I agree with you. I don't think Daniel Cormier is going to lose to Brock Lesnar. So WWE is going to fuck themselves in the ass on this one. And they're going to bite the fucking bullet and wonder why they bit the bullet. Now, they will have pay-per-views in between there because you know Vince McMahon will get cold feet hopefully he gets cold feet. If he is so confident that Brock Lesnar is going to beat Daniel Cormier, then he's gambling. But we all said that Mike Tyson was going to knock out fucking Buster Douglas in the first fucking round. And we all seen what happened there. Because Daniel Cormier is going to go in the underdog. I can see it already. Las Vegas is going to make fucking bank.
Oh, absolutely.
That night. Well, actually, Las Vegas might lose money that night. So, yeah. I mean, we've hit all the points. I think we've
Covered everything.
No, we will be live at 6:30 tomorrow for the show. Everybody will be there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fair enough.
If we leave the show, I want to talk about something along on the show.
You want to... What? Say it again, Bobbitt. I can't hear you.
Before we leave, I want to talk about something along. I've been thinking about it all day.
Something...
It's been spewing.
You want to say something before the show ends tonight?
Yep.
Okay, it's your channel, Bobbitt. You do what you got to do.
Because I'm always known as the guy who doesn't talk much, but there's something that's been bothering me this whole week.
What? It's your channel.
Just tilt the camera down so people can see about it. There we go.
All right. The floor is yours, man.
Okay. So, if you didn't know, The Rock is currently the supposed main event for next year is Roman versus Rock. That's what's being rumored right now.
Okay.
This has been bothering me all fucking week. Why in the hell do you keep bringing back all these old hacks, taking away main event spots for people who deserve it? I agree with everything Seth Rollins has said about it. I would rather see Rollins versus Reigns than I would Rock versus Roman. But look, you've done fucked us already, WWE. If you remember, back, I can't remember what year it was, you realize you had a perfect opportunity at WrestleMania 29, and you completely fucked it because of The Rock. You could have had a way better show than what you did. And you want to make the same mistake again because it's New York? No. You need to wake the fuck up. This is WWE, not a fucking wrestler retirement home. You need to fucking get your shit straight. I want to see fucking Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns as the main event. As much as I'm tired of seeing Roman in the main event, I'd rather see that. This is fucking really stupid. You realize WrestleMania 29, the main event could have been CM Punk versus The Undertaker, winner take all. Kept CM Punk's undefeated streak going all the way till WrestleMania 29, and just have streak versus streak, title versus Taker. And I would have had CM Punk take the streak. That would have made CM Punk that much bigger. I think if that would have happened, CM Punk would still be with the company right now. And you could have still done Rock versus Cena, but not have the whole show center around it. Have the whole show center around can Punk defeat the streak? Because you got to think, like that would like they had an epic match. The promos was great, but could you imagine what it could have been like if they had winner take all? The shit that they could have done with that. They had gold right there, but yet they wasted it on Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who's a fucking movie star and not a wrestler anymore. And now you want to make the same mistake? No, don't. You're fucking wasting opportunities on these old fucking geezers. As much as I love John Cena and The Rock, no more. And I know me and JP's been talking about Cena getting the title from Orton. We shouldn't have to talk about that. That shouldn't be a possibility in 2018/19. We should be talking about having fucking Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, or have, I don't know, fucking anybody else take the belt from Randy Orton, or not even have Randy Orton as champion. You know, you've got all these young talent that's wasting away on the main roster because you can't get over the fact you want to keep your old talent. There's going to be a time where your old talent doesn't put butts in seats anymore. There's going to be a time. And once that happens, what the fuck are you going to do then?
Are you done, Bobbitt, or?
Yeah.
I was gonna make a point on something as far as the it's alright. I hate it when fucking people apologize to me for being late. Where did you say about fuck? What did I say? I didn't agree so much with what. There was one point you made, Bobbitt, that I didn't agree with, or I say that won't. I said that wouldn't happen. The Shield reunion. I hope it don't happen. I don't think it will. WWE's past that, I think. No, it was when he was on his rant, which was a very good rant, by the way, if I might say so myself. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and watch, and I'll explain to Bob why I don't think that that's going to happen. But very, very good point. Very valid point. I mean, I agree with Bobbitt on the point that this isn't an old folkies home. Have fucking The Rock come back as an ambassador. We don't need him inside the fucking ring anymore. And why society? Dean Ambrose is only 30 freaking years old.
32, actually.
So
He's still a young buck.
He's fine. They've just got to build these guys the proper way. And putting them back in the Shield isn't the fucking answer.
I'll make one more point about this.
Okay.
New Japan Pro Wrestling is doing this shit right. You know, you could say, somebody could make the argument, oh, fuck. I had a really good idea and I was completely train wrecked. Anyway, I realized that New Japan, somehow still has old wrestlers on their roster, but you don't see them in the main event taking spots from Kenny Omega or Okada or Ibushi or any of them. You don't see a Suzuki in the main event scene anymore. That's because they're doing their shit right. WWE needs to take lessons from New Japan.
Suzuki does make it into main events, but he's not always in the main event.
Right, like you don't see a main eventing a Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah, I mean, look, I honestly think that SummerSlam might actually be better than SummerSlam might actually be better than NXT just because of what I was explaining to you guys. Just because of I've seen enough. Yes, I understand that we see fucking, but we haven't seen Seth. I've seen it, but you guys, I don't know if any of you have ever seen AJ Styles and Samoa Joe wrestle in a match.
I've only seen the gifts.
Holy shit, you're in for a treat.
Ow.
Have we seen Ricochet and Adam Cole wrestle before? Yes, we have. They've wrestled in a tag team. Been in the ring together. The only one that we haven't seen is Velveteen Dream versus EC3. But
Against each other. They've been in the tag team together.
I hope that they can work together in the ring. EC3 is not one of those guys that is a high flyer or is all about high flying. He is more of a
Ground and pound.
not a ground and pound. He's more not strong style.
Grappler?
He's a grappler. Velveteen Dream's a high flyer. Velveteen Dream is he might be more strong style, but
I think so.
we'll see. Okay. Hi, Johnny. How are you?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Just
Dude.
finishing up the show.
You just missed the most epic rant that I've ever been on.
No, the most epic rant was the very first rant you ever did. That was the most epic rant.
So sorry. I thought.
No, it's all right. We get it. There is a couple of things I disagreed with you on, but for the most part, we're pretty close to.
We were
right
pretty
on.
close. What were the two you disagreed on?
I'd have to look at your thing again.
Oh, the Rusev match.
Yes, I disagree with the Rusev and Lana going over Andrade. You can't beat Andrade right now.
Oh yeah, well, that one.
I know.
It was another one that was kind of a toss-up. I really don't care about either.
Right.
So I just kind of picked one and like, we'll go with it.
Right. No, it's good. It's good. Oh, the New Day. Oh my God, me and you were gonna argue about this. The New Day.
That's another one. I don't care about it.
Oh, you just threw it together. Okay.
Well, those two I threw. I was just like, I'm just gonna pick one and be done with it.
Yeah, I just don't see. I mean, the New Day. Who the fuck is that guy? Hey,
I usually do.
yeah, if you just wung it together, that's fine. But New Day, if they have the New Day win, that is like, then you know WWE doesn't give a shit about their new fucking talent.
Oh, I know. Trust me.
Oh yeah, we need to make another prediction. Or are we going to see midgets at SummerSlam?
No, I don't see that happening.
We keep hope not.
I hope
Exactly.
not.
Oh well, then come on.
Yeah, Ace, there's pissed off people with every single pay-per-view.
They're gonna be mad because and I went off on the Brock Lesnar thing already. I don't know if you were paying attention to the chats at all today.
I see it.
I am so fucking sick and fucking tired of people shitting on fucking Brock Lesnar. Yes, because it's easy to do.
Right.
But that's what WWE wants you to do, is sit there and shit on fucking Brock Lesnar. Because then they'll just continue to fucking push Brock Lesnar as a fucking champion, and then everybody's gonna be pissed off. The more you get pissed off, the more they're gonna fucking do it. It's like a fucking bullet. You fucking ignore it and it'll go away.
Yes, Why Society, the New Day has put on better matches than Bludgeon Brothers. However, If you remember the last meeting between the Bludgeon Brothers and the New Day and the Usos and the New Day ended up flat on their backs.
Yeah, if they have the Bludgeon Brothers, if they beat the Bludgeon Brothers, if New Day pancake flinging, happy-go-lucky fucktards fucking win the fucking match, then you're ruining the Bludgeon Brothers. You haven't even built the Bludgeon Brothers. I think the reason they're putting the New Day in with the Bludgeon Brothers is to put the Bludgeon Brothers over.
Well, that would make the most sense to me. And not to completely derail the show, but...
Yeah.
It's time for puppy reveal.
He's scared, or what's going on? Is she scared, or what's going on?
She's tempted.
No, she's tired.
Oh,
She's sleeping.
Oh, well, she's taken to Johnny.
She's madly in love with Johnny.
It's Bijou.
Is she happy where she's at? She's out of the fucking kennel or whatever?
Yeah, she's been sitting there sleeping a bunch and got all her toys, and she had left my side since she got
Gator
out.
Has Gator met the dog? Come here, buddy. Come here. All right.
Never mind then. Gator heard me speaking to another dog who was not happy with me.
Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
There we go.
Look. Gator, look.
What? She's having enough.
So yeah, I mean, we pretty much gave it. I like some of your predictions. They're pretty good. I would like to ask you a question. So you are going to go with AJ? Because of what we've been talking about?
Just for that simple fact of what we've been talking about.
Going down.
And would I like for Samoa Joe to be, the winner? Yeah, But I think they will probably build that Randy Orton title reign.
Right. If they do it right, it works. I talked about it ad litem today. I told everybody exactly. If you go back and watch, I told everybody exactly the way I think it should go.
Right.
I laid it out for them. But yeah, I mean, can you all agree with me? I mean, I'm gonna go back to this Brock Lesnar thing, and shitting on the talent. Why do people continue to shit on the talent when, look, and if I was Brock Lesnar, and WWE comes at me with this deal where I only have to show up 17 times a fucking year, you're going to pay me $5 million a year to do it?
Yeah.
Are you not going to take it?
Well, the thing people think is business people did, but he's more of a business guy than anything else. He's going to go where the money is. And if WWE gave him that deal, people don't need to be blaming Brock for not showing up. That's WWE's fault.
And that's what I said. And it makes complete sense to me. I mean, it doesn't make any sense for me to shit on somebody. And we talked about it last night. The same thing goes with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
I mean, I can sit here and shit on Hulk Hogan and say he's the worst guy in the fucking world. I don't think he is. I think he's misunderstood. You know, as far as him using that creative card, when did that become a thing?
Yeah.
Who made it a thing? Dave Meltzer made it a thing. Yes, it was, and Eric Bischoff did come out and say it was put in his contract. But he only did it one time. He used that creative card one fucking time, and that was with the match with Jeff Jarrett. The only fucking time. And that is where I will say this. You cannot, and I know she's gonna give me, I can just see it now, her fucking eyes are gonna be piercing the back of my head. Vince Russo. He had a little bit to do with the Attitude Era. That's why he was a hot commodity at the beginning. Because he could tell a show. Go watch 83 Weeks. They talk about Vince Russo ad litem. Heather listened to that episode. It makes sense. The guy couldn't book long term, but he could book that night.
He could do week to week.
He could do week to week, but he could do match to match. He could tell you what he wanted to do, but then you would ask him, well, what are you going to do next week? And he'd look at you like a deer in headlights.
He was certainly a writer, that's for sure.
So, the shit would pop in his head and he's, oh, this is a good idea, let's do this. That's where the bra and panty fucking bullshit came in. And all the fucking Viagra on a pole matches and all this other shit came from. Judy Bagwell on a fucking forklift. Say it again?
Listen, bro. All my ideas were good, bro. Listen, bro.
That's another reason you need to listen to 83 Weeks, because anytime Eric Bischoff says the word bro,
he bangs.
You can hear him hitting something.
It's him knocking on his table, and he says, I gotta go bang my head against the wall. I'll be back in a second. You can hear him banging on. It's funny. But yeah, where was I going with this?
To not bash the talent. But
yeah, stop bashing the talent. It don't work. It doesn't get you anywhere. It's just like the dude at the fucking airport today. Don't bash the fucking people at the front desk. They just work there. They're doing what they're told.
You can't change when
they're getting a phone call saying, well, we have to do this, we're gonna do this, and you need to tell everybody what's going on. I literally told the fucking guy to get back in line and shut his fucking mouth today. Because he's being a fucking dick.
Right.
You're delaying us even further by standing there bitching at these people. Let them do their fucking job. It's like fucking somebody messes up your order in McDonald's.
Right.
Why is it the front
Bobbitt.
You know, the front cash register person's fault that somebody put lettuce on your food? Because they aren't allowed to open up the damn container and look in it. Because then they'd have to make another one. I mean, yes, if it's messed up. Then
that's when you sit there and call for the cook and yell at the cook.
You come back. And then they got to remake your food, and then you're standing there even fucking longer. Makes no fucking sense. Don't bitch at the fucking front desk person. Yeah, just let the manager handle it.
Right.
In that situation. But the guy was bitching. He's like, you need to be more transparent. Your bosses need to be more transparent. I'm not blaming you guys. Well, then why are you yelling at these poor people? You fucking asshole. Stop being a liberal fucking cunt. Get back in fucking line and shut your fucking mouth. Don't need to hear it. Because you're giving me a fucking headache, number one. You know? So, and it's the same thing with the WWE. Stop shitting on the talent. WWE's the one you should blame. Blame them. The more you blame the talent, the more they're going to fucking do it. because you're
Yeah.
talking about it. Like I'm talking about it now. Stop talking about it, and it won't. It's just like I said. Again, I come back to this. It's like a bully. It'll go away if you stop talking about it. So that's. I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say. Anybody else got any thoughts? I actually feel better. I got to vent.
Yeah.
I think you pretty much, hit it spot on, sweetie. You're gonna have to move. I don't want to crush. I don't want to lean back and get over there in your spot.
You got to remember now. You got to share the couch with the dog, dude.
I know. Well, she can't. She's got the whole couch, but she's right behind me.
I think it's time Johnny moved back into the bedroom.
Do what?
I think it's time Johnny moved back into the bedroom.
Trexter, you got anything? Any final thoughts? Anything you want to say?
No, you pretty much covered it all. I just wanted to turn my camera off so Bob could have the floor, which is cool. Which I liked. I loved his rant, Bob. That was awesome. Good job, man. And I just hope SummerSlam doesn't suck. It sounds like it'll be really good. I have a feeling it may be better than we think it is. But I'm gonna go with low expectations and
Look,
just try and enjoy it.
Like I say again, and I'll shut up. Like I say again, I look at pay-per-views. The story should already have been told.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's time for them to wrestle or fight it out in the middle of the ring
And
finish it. That's
right.
what SummerSlam and WrestleMania
Exactly.
are for. It's simple storytelling now. The hardest part of storytelling is cutting a promo. The easiest part of storytelling is having a match. Because that's what you're paid to do. That's the easiest part.
Right.
And I'm speaking as if I was telling my talent, hey, the story's been told, we told it the best we could, now go out there and tell the rest of the story with your match.
Exactly.
Heather, what do you got? Nothing? Well,
We pretty much covered everything.
I'm sorry I cover a lot sometimes. I do that. I do want to thank everybody for hanging around. I know it was a late night. I apologize. Well, it's not my fault. But I'm not going to blame the airline. It happens. It's inevitable. It'll all be alright. And I will leave you all with this. If you don't like what I have to say, don't follow me. If I come off as sounding like a prick and you misunderstand what I say, don't follow me. I don't need that shit. Don't tell me that I'm saying something when in fact I'm not saying what you think I'm saying. I'm not an asshole. I told that lady at the front desk, that guy that went off on her, I told her, you never have anything to apologize for. And I'm going to say the same thing. I'm not going to apologize for what I said because I didn't say anything that was out of context. Sorry. If you got a problem with that, DM me, please. I will talk it out with you. If you want to take me out of context, so be it. I'm okay with it. I am who I am. It's made me who I am. I was 23 years in the fucking army. I have one mindset. If you don't like what I have to say, tough shit. That being said, I will see everybody tomorrow at 6:30. We'll try to have a good show, but I still think that NXT is not going to be better than the two shows because I don't want to see 5 matches that I've already seen before because that's all we're going to get.
Yeah.
So with that being said, y'all have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. But I'm still going to do it. Trust me. I'll try and make it as entertaining as I fucking possibly can. Have a good night, everybody.